Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to X Factor. I am your host, Josh Tyler, and we are here live tonight from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, for episode number 501 of X Factor. If you did not see our 500th episode, ladies and gentlemen, please refer to our YouTube page. It was a dandy. So many things happened. Tonight we have another huge show on tap. Ray Everett making his return to the XCW ring tonight as he takes on Ron Tucker. Crimson Abbott will take on Angela Brooks for the XCW Canadian Women's Champion. Wade Barton, champion, XCW Universal Champion, takes on the X Factor World Heavyweight Champion and Larry Walker. Aaron Wade is going to take on Guy Matsuda. A triple threat match between Ricky Armstrong, Michael Miner, and Niles McGregor. And then to round it all off, ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the night, one of these four individuals will have an opportunity to face the X Factor champion at Uncivilized Warfare, our next pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to ringside for our first match of the night.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Barcelona, Spain, weighing in at 207 pounds, the Nightmare, Ray Everett.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Ray Everett making his return to an XCW ring for the first time in just about a year. Contract had expired. He went off to other federations, made a bigger name for himself, and tonight he is back in XCW. And from the last I spoke to him, when I spoke to him on the phone about returning, he said he was here for a reason, and he was here to make a name for himself because XCW was a market he could never find himself to break into. And I will mention, ladies and gentlemen, that Ray Everett is a former XCW champion. So tonight, he has an opportunity to get back in the ring and show the fans exactly what he's made of.
And his opponent from Madison, Wisconsin, weighing in at 247 pounds, tough man, Ron Tucker.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Ron Tucker out of his corner, Ray Everett out of his. Ron Tucker starting off. Huge right hand by Tucker. Now has Everett on the mat. Pounding away at the leg. Ron Tucker was signed by CCW, but often comes up to XCW to help out. He's been wrestling for 35 plus years, ladies and gentlemen. Ron Tucker, a former champion. Somebody who has been told over and over again that his time is past, that he should retire. Cover here, hooks the leg, gets a 2. Ray Everett definitely having some issues here tonight. Stomp by Tucker. Tucker now wasting no time and allowing Ray Everett getting back to a vertical base. Irish whip off the ropes. Nice elbow sending him back down to his feet, and now Ron Tucker is going to step to the outside. Off the top rope, crossbody, the cover. This could be it. Is it? 1, 2, and no, Ray Everett that manages to power out. Ray Everett, quite a story to be told. Just got kneed in the head. That did not make things easy for him. Busted open. Tucker now stomping away, trying to continue this offense. Ray Everett back to his feet now. Dropping him. Fire Thunder Driver. And a lion salt. And Ray Everett looking to capture a moment here. Busted open and all. Running backwards, going with that knee. And now a right elbow to the back. Ron Tucker in trouble here. Ray Everett starting to show signs of life in this matchup. And a running knee straight to the jaw of Ron Tucker. Ray Everett now on the second rope moonsault. I think that might have taken a bit out of him. Referee looking on. Headed to the ropes again. Nobody. Oh. He missed what he was trying to do, but ended up taking Ron Tucker down with him. Irish whip by Tucker. Hands out the kitchen sink. Ron Tucker here is wasting too much time. Ray Everett is considerably younger than him and has a better refresh rate. That was a huge kick. Ron Tucker trying to take advantage. Collar and elbow tie-up. German suplex by Ray Everett. Ray Everett now with a clutch, picking him up from the deadlift and a power bomb. And now Ray Everett sitting. What a running spear. And I think seeing that Ron Tucker's to his feet, and he might have blocked it. Arm drag takedown by Tucker. Tucker, of course, more seasoned, the veteran, and a lot of old-fashioned moves that wrestlers take for granted here today. Oh, here we go. Flying fist drop. Now Ron Tucker. A shake, rattle, and roll. And this could be it. The cover hooks the leg. Isn't enough. 1, 2. And Ray Everett gets a shoulder. Ron Tucker is going for that shake, rattle, and roll a second time. Kick to the midsection and a knee to the head of Ray Everett. Oh, a face wash there with the feet. And now on the top rope, middle rope rather, a cross body. Ron Tucker, double axe handle. Taking him, trying to go for a senton. That didn't work out. And now Ray Everett now. Rather unorthodox move here. What a takedown. This should be it, ladies and gentlemen. The cover, 2 and 3. Ron Tucker goes down. Ray Everett takes the win here tonight.
Here is your winner, the Nightmare, Ray Everett.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on to our next match. That was a barn burner to start it out.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the XCW Northern Atlantic Championship.
All right, the Women's Canadian Championship is up for grabs. Coming up next, Crimson Abbott going to take on Angela Brooks. Title on the line. And here comes Angela Brooks. Angela Brooks, like Brittany Taylor and Tiffany Taylor, has dual gold. This championship is up for grabs here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Crimson Abbott. XCW Northern Atlantic Champion and one half of the Classic Wrestling Grand Prix Women's Tag Team Champions, the Rockstar Angela Brooks.
That's what it's all about here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Angela and Crimson Abbott out of the corner. They come. Nice spinning forearm by Crimson Abbott, who's starting things out here early. Oh, what a shot to the temple. Crimson Abbott. We all know that she's a very dominating superstar, and she's busted open Angela Brooks early on into the match, off the rope with a moonsault. Nobody home. Collar and elbow tie-up by the champ, kicking away at Crimson Abbott, trying to take her off her feet. Match has been very back and forth thus far. Stomping away at Abbott. Another stomp to the head. Oh, come on, get up. Some punches and kicks by Crimson Abbott. Crimson Abbott. Unloading here. Side Russian leg sweep on the champion. Brooks is in trouble here early on in this match. Stomping her down by the turnbuckle. Those face washes off the ropes, running another one. And that can't be good for Angela Brooks. Crimson Abbott all the way up on the top rope. Comes crashing down. The cover here. Hooks the leg. Is it enough? 2. Do we have a new champion? No. She kicks out at 2. What a knee by Abbott. Crimson Abbott now has her in a crossface. An elbow tie-up. Irish whip. Lands with a super punch. The cover here. Hooks the legs. Is it enough for the win? Crimson Abbott is your new champion.
Here is your winner and new XCW Northern Atlantic Champion, Crimson
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on to our next match. Champion versus champion, the Bad Boy versus Wade Barton. Making his way to the ring is Wade Barton, ladies and gentlemen. At XFactor 500, he beat Adam Malcolm for the XCW Universal Championship.
The XCW Universal Champion, the Psycho Wade Barton.
And here comes Larry Walker.
From Charlottesville, Virginia, weighing in at 252 pounds, the XCW World Heavyweight Champion, Bad Boy Larry Walker.
Out of the corner, these two come. Larry Walker, knee to the back, a moonsault off the top rope. Off the rope, that didn't work out. And Wade Barton back to his feet, reverse DDT. Walker running. Sends him with a shoulder tackle to the outside. Stomping away at the lower back of Wade Barton. Champion versus champion here tonight. Wade Barton now. Turning things around. Little ground and pound on. Getting in a stomp there. Turning him around. Ripcord knee. And now Wade Barton sends him across the floor on the outside. Going to go back into the ring. Probably let Larry Walker. Well, he runs back outside. Larry Walker with a quick kick. Knife edge chop. And what a takedown there. Leading him, Wade Barton back into the ring. Calling an elbow tie-up. Working away. DDT by Barton. Wade Barton and the bad boy Larry Walker, both XCW World Champions. Off the rope, springboard. With a splash to cover, hooks the leg, gets a 2. And Larry Walker with that kick out. Off the ropes. He hits him with an elbow. Larry Walker's in trouble here. Collar and elbow tie up by Wade Barton. Going to lead him towards the turnbuckles. Head first into the turnbuckle. Kick to the midsection. Sinking him in. Uh-oh. This can't be good. With a DDT. Driving him into the mat to cover here. Hooks the leg. Is it enough? 1, 2. And no, Larry Walker kicks out. The main event tonight is dedicated to see which one of these two, which person will face Larry Walker. Off the ropes. Irish whip. Dropped down by Larry Walker. Has him up. What a shot to the head. And now Larry Walker with a moonsault. The cover here. This could be it. And no, he gets the shoulder up after one. A screwdriver. Now Larry Walker going to the outside. Got the tables. Larry Walker. Kick to the midsection by Wade Barton. I don't know what the hell that move was, but he took him down nicely. The cover here. Hooks the leg. 2.5. He's getting closer. Wade Barton, Larry Walker. The two pinnacle at the top of XCW. Universal and World Heavyweight Champions. The cover here. This should be it. And Wade Barton for the win.
Here is your winner, the Psycho Wade Barton.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, next match coming up. Aaron Wade will take on Guy Matsuda.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 232 pounds, Aaron Wade.
Aaron Wade, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring. And he has sights cleared, ladies and gentlemen. He's been highly focused. Trying to get back to the XCW Championship himself. Aaron Wade at XFactor 500 took on King Dominator. Didn't work out very well for him.
And his opponent from Osaka, Japan, Weighing in at 221 pounds, Guy Matsuda.
Aaron Wade, Guy Matsuda. This match is happening now. Backbreaker by Matsuda starting out early. The cover here gets a 1. And Matsuda really taking it to the next level as late. Off the ropes, DDT by Aaron Wade. Drop kick sending Matsuda to the outside. Going up to the top rope. Referee counting, it's a 2 count, almost a 3. Aaron Wade trying to clench Guy Matsuda right now. It's not working out. A deadlift, German suplex. This is not turning out very well for Guy Matsuda right now. Double axe handle off the top rope, catches it all. The cover here, is it enough for the win? 1, no. Off the ropes. The moonsault on Matsuda. Guy Matsuda, part of the Matsuda family. Historical names in that family, ladies and gentlemen. Father of Ace Matsuda. Brother to former XCW superstar and Hall of Famer Kota Matsuda. Now going to the top rope with a diving headbutt. The cover here, is it enough? 2. And no, he gets the shoulder up. Or an elbow tie-up by Matsuda. It's an elbow to the head. Off the top rope with a moonsault. This could be it, ladies and gentlemen. The cover, is it enough? 1, 2, and 3. Matsuda goes down to Wade.
Here is your winner, Aaron Wade.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, triple threat match coming up next. Niles McGregor takes on Ricky Armstrong and Michael Miner. Niles McGregor and his partner Scott Toffick at XFactor 500 collected the CWGP Tag Team Championships.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Wolfpack from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And they'll be going to Japan to defend those eventually.
One half of the classic Wrestling Grand Prix World Tag Team Champions, Niles McGregor. And his opponents, first, representing
Here comes Ricky Armstrong.
Alliance from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 241 pounds, Ricky Armstrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just got word that this match is for the #1 contendership of the Pure Championship from XCW Management. They have just sent me a text message that the winner of this match will face King Dominator for the Pure Championship in the upcoming weeks ahead. So Ricky Armstrong, Niles McGregor. And Michael Miner. One of these three individuals will go on to face King Dominator in a future match. And here comes Miner.
From New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, Michael Miner.
Triple threat rules, ladies and gentlemen. Elimination match is underway. Ricky Armstrong going straight after Michael Miner. Miles McGregor, the odd one out, takes advantage of the moment of uncertainty. While Michael Miner was trying to decide what he was doing. High kick there by Ricky Armstrong. Turns him around. Mike Miner now with a ripcord knee. What a clothesline by Miles McGregor. These three men vying for an opportunity at the XCW Pure Championship. Kick to the midsection by Michael Miner. And a Fisherman Buster with the pin bridge. Cover, hooks one. No count there. Again, Michael Miner. Right to the side of Michael Miner. Miles McGregor with that sledgehammer. And now Michael Miner trying to turn things around. Spine buster on Ricky Armstrong. What a kick by McGregor. Going outside to find Ricky Armstrong. Ricky Armstrong with a kick to the gut. A breadbasket, if you will, of Miles McGregor. Elbows trying to get out of his clutches. And now Miner looking, head first into the turnbuckle. And Armstrong has been busted open. What a kick by Miles McGregor. Now Ricky Armstrong with a trash can lid, but he decided to drop it. Both him and Michael Miner are assaulting Miles McGregor. Collar and elbow tie-up by Armstrong. Irish whip. Then clutched by Miles McGregor. He was about to deliver an elbow to Ricky Armstrong, but got caught by Michael Miner. Miner sending him to the turnbuckle and busting him open. Spinning back fist. Ongoing, so ladies and gentlemen, producer sent me a text that I absolutely had to reply to. Miles McGregor now in trouble. Mike Miner hooking him up. What a move there. Then he gets clubbed with a hockey stick. Cover. And McGregor manages to kick out Mike Miner, getting a hockey stick to the back of the head by Ricky Armstrong. Ricky Armstrong is one of those well-rounded wrestlers who can do anything. Now pounding away. Ricky Armstrong now. What a stomp, the cover here. Is it enough? Miles McGregor down for the count. And he gets a shoulder. Michael Miner gets a 1. Miles McGregor now on Miner. Unorthodox move there. Gets the cover, hooks the leg. Is it enough? 1. No, it's not. Miles McGregor driving Ricky Armstrong head first into the mat. Now coming to the outside and pick up that trash can lid. Ricky Armstrong with a suicide dive to the outside. And now setting his sights on Michael Miner. Michael Miner saw it coming. Hits him with a scoop slam. Now has him in a submission hold. Remember, you can't make your opponents tap or pin outside. They need to be in the ring for this to happen. McGregor, the Irish whip. Oh, he catches him with a huge punch to the temple, and Ricky Armstrong has been laid out. Ricky Armstrong now has him. Niles McGregor in a submission hold. And Niles McGregor is tapped out. And now we're down to Michael Miner and Ricky Armstrong. Michael Miner bringing in the steel steps. Gets a sledgehammer to the back. And Ricky Armstrong taking advantage of it. Ricky Armstrong off the ropes. The knee to the head. And a spinning crescent kick. Goes for the cover here. Hooks the leg. Is it enough? 1, 2. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky Armstrong will go off and face King Dominator in a future match for the XCW Pure Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go on to our main event of the night. The #1 contender match for the XFactor Championship at Uncivilized Warfare.
The following is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring, representing the Alliance from New York. Weighing in at 247 pounds. One half of the XCW Tag Team Champions, the Superstar.
Ian King making his way to the ring.
his opponents, first, from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 240 pounds, the XCW Pure Champion,
Here comes Mike James, ladies and gentlemen. Part of this fatal four-way. Remember, this is an elimination match. The winner will become the #1 contender to the X Factor Championship and face Larry Walker at Uncivilized Warfare. If you want to go back and why we're doing this, ladies and gentlemen, well, it's because Alan Brooks, the former X Factor Championship, decided to take a leave of absence. XCW management did not punish him and take away his championship. Instead, crowned a new champion in the interim. And we are wondering when Alan Brooks will return, because Alan Brooks is the rightful champion. And then this would set a precedent to have to unify the championship. So anybody that wins the X Factor Championship now has to realize that when Alan Brooks comes back, that the future of the championship will be up in question.
And representing,
and here comes Adam Malcolm
from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 242 pounds, Adam Malcolm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got it here. 4 men ready to do battle. Adam Malcolm, Ian King, Mike Miner, and King Dominator. Ian King going straight after Adam Malcolm, Mike James, King Dominator, and Ian King. Ian King going straight after James. These two have bad history together. Lost body there by Ian King. Ian King flipping Senko on the cover here. Doubtful if it'll eliminate him. Gets a 2. King Dominator working over Adam Malcolm. King Dominator's only been back for a couple of months now, but he's already been very dominating. I mean, the man captured the Pure Championship. Ian King looking to reclaim the XCW Championship, or the XFactor Championship, for a 13th time. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, that Ian King is the briefcase holder from the golden ticket. That was a huge hit with that hockey stick. He gets a 1 from King Dominator. Adam Malcolm and Mike James on the outside going for a double axe handle. That didn't work out. Mike James with a super kick. King Dominator and Ian King are in the ring, or they were. Spear by Dominator on Mike James. These men better realize they better get back in the ring, because you can't pin your opponent outside. Mike James and Ian King. Just smashed the hockey stick over King Dominator. Adam Malcolm with the Singapore Cane was going after Ian King. Ian King caught that clothesline. Mike James with a solid right hand to Ian King, hits him with a knee to the head. And now focuses his attention on Adam Malcolm. What a spinning back kick. Mike James now. James. James and Ian King. These two have definite bad history. And King Dominator off that double axe handle from the rope, goes for the cover on Malcolm, gets a 2. Malcolm would very much like to win this match and have an opportunity to face Larry Walker after losing the Universal Championship to Wade Barton. Oh, Ian King just got clocked with a Singapore Cane. And King Dominator looking to put away Adam Malcolm. Super kick to the knees, off the ropes. Hits him with that running knee, the cover, hooks the leg. Is it enough? Adam Malcolm down for the count. 1, 2, and Adam Malcolm goes down and has been eliminated. Now we're down to 3. Mike James and Ian King. And King Dominator. One of these 3 men will face Larry Walker for the XFactor Championship at Uncivilized Warfare. Sends him into the table. And now Dominator, gets kicked to the back of the head. Ian King waiting impatiently in the ring for these two. Has him up. A burning hammer and a kip up by Mike James. And Mike James with that huge kick. Ian King setting up Mike James. Mike James going down, T-Virus. Ian King with the cover, hooks the leg. Is it enough? 1, 2. Mike James has been eliminated. And we are down to 2, ladies and gentlemen. Ian King and King Dominator. Off the ropes, Ian King gets a knee to the head. Is it over for Ian King? 1, 2, and he kicks out. This match has been everything that a wrestling fan can hope for. King Dominator and Ian King are down to our sole survivors. The cover here off the moonsault. Is it enough? 1, 2, and King Dominator has a date with Larry Walker.
Here is your winner.
And ladies and gentlemen, King Dominator is going to Uncivilized Warfare to take on the XFactor champion, in Larry Walker. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for us tonight. Want you to join us again next week for episode 502 as we continue the road heading to Uncivilized Warfare. This is Josh Tyler. Be good to yourselves and be good to each other. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.